What's going on, man? Dhat Boy Val. I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
She call me daddy, pulling her hair, grabbing the stitches. I want them green guys, yeah, I want them blues.
All right, we got Dhat Boy Val off the porch with us today.
What's going on, man?
I'm feeling good, man. How about yourself?
I'm feeling good, bro. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we've been trying to schedule this for a while. This whole quarantine's kind of been slowing us up, man.
Slowing everything up, but, you know, we back.
Yeah, glad you made it, man.
Yeah.
How you been keeping busy during this the quarantine and everything?
Sure. Just dropped the album, you know what I'm saying? So we're just doing promo. Got my man here with me, you know, got some behind the scenes stuff. We're just trying to rock it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you working on here in Atlanta for this trip?
Right now, like I said, we just here with Dirty Glove, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We're just doing our thing, just in and out. We ain't staying too long, bouncing in, bouncing out.
Yeah.
So.
Do you get out here to Atlanta often?
Yeah. This like my little second home.
Okay.
I love Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? From the wings to the down, you know, the music, the whole scene. It's just a good vibe for me. That's where I'll be at. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you be getting some wings from down here?
Shit, JR's.
Okay.
Matter of fact, as soon as I leave here, I'm
going to JR
call real quick. Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're visiting us from Asheville, right?
Yeah, the Ville. Yes,
what's life like in Asheville, North Carolina?
I mean, it kind of depends on what you want to do. In my opinion, like you got your country club folks where, you know, they're going to be spending a lot of money. You got your people still in the hood, kind of trying to get out the hood, doing whatever they can to get out the hood. But for me, for Asheville, it's more of a, you know, it is home, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like home. But as far as music wise, you know, we try to get out a little bit as much as we can because it ain't too much for us down there as far as like for the urban community, for the hip hop and rap kind of shit. But as far as music wise, that is the city for music. Yeah. If you're bluegrass, country music, go to Asheville. But you know what I'm saying? With my thing we got going on, we got to rock out. But I love the Ville though.
Yeah. Has the city changed much since when you were younger to now?
Oh yeah. Yeah. All it is now is just, you know, businesses. Businesses is hotels, apartments. Like I said, ain't nothing for me.
Yeah.
People coming in, you know, trying to retire or whatever, but you know, it's still the city, it's still the love. So
yeah, it's become kind of a tourist destination now.
Yeah, for sure. Get out. It's too much. Too much traffic. I feel like it ain't like Atlanta traffic, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah.
How old were you when you jumped off the porch?
I probably jumped off the porch when I was about 16.
Okay.
16. I met my boy Red up the street for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably when I first got in and got out. But you know.
Yeah. What's one of your biggest life lessons you learned while growing up in Nashville?
Honestly, stay to yourself because this is such a small town, man. Like shit gets around so fast. It's like you can be yourself because I'm always myself no matter where I'm at. But like when you somebody like me or somebody that's out there, you gotta kind of like have this persona that you, I want to say perfect, but you just want to make sure that if the eyes is on you, you making good moves because you don't really know who watching you. You can't really slip up because like it's so much. We just had a double murder last night.
Oh, really?
Just found out about it this morning. Some young kids, 23, 19 years old, two of them in the Wendy's parking lot, like off of an argument. You know what I'm saying? So like you can be in the wrong place at the wrong time, or you can be there and it should really be meant for you. But for me, I got my own little circle. You know what I'm saying? So I stay out the way. I don't really fuck with nobody, I don't bother nobody. So it's like, I'm good, but at the same time, my city ain't good. Yeah. And like people that tried to, you know, make some moves here, they got killed. You know what I'm saying? They got, on their way up, they got killed. So like for me, I never was, my parents never put me in a situation where I had to be in the hood. I was born in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised in the hood, but I was never like, boom, 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 that nigga in the hood. So for me, it was more of a sit back and kind of watch thing. But now I'm trying to be more, you know, affirmative a little bit, try to get back a little bit. But, you know, motherfuckers gonna do what they want to do. And right now it's kind of getting ignorant. So I'm trying to just stay away from all that. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah.
Any plans to move out of Asheville?
Oh yeah, that's the first goal. I got kids, so like that part right now is a little hard with shit going on with the, you know, the mom situation. But other than that, though, once all that shit get figured out, the lawyers get everything, shit, we out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the plan. We're trying to come down here. We're trying to come down here or closer to here at least.
Okay.
But that's the plan though.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a better opportunity, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Talk to us about your relationship with your father before he passed away.
So my dad was my best friend, man. He passed away 2016. You know what I'm saying? So like at that time, I was still trying to figure out who I was as a man. I had, just had my first son at 18. So like he was so young, he didn't really get to, deal with my son like that. So like I always regretted that part. But my dad, like I said, my dad was my best friend, man. I look like him, I sound like him. Everything I do is my pops. So like when I look in the mirror, like I don't feel like I miss him because it's like I'm living for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I can do that every day, and like with my family, we a big family. So like, whenever I put that on my shoulders, it's like, damn, I gotta do this. Cause the way I look at it, I'm the last hope. You know what I'm saying? I'm the last hope. We got a bunch of family, but ain't nobody like trying to look out for the family like I am. I'm trying to take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a lot of shit on my shoulder you don't know, but since I'm so quiet about shit and so like humble about shit, you can't really tell, but like a lot on my shoulders, bro. And like, so that's why this is more of it ain't even more of a hobby for me no more. It used to be a hobby. Now it's like, I gotta get it. It's do or die. I'm the last hope. So
yeah, I dig that. And you've been writing rhymes since you were 6 years old?
6. My big brother, shout out Brandon Waters. He got me started actually. I remember he stayed during the summer. So me and we had different moms, same daddies. Okay. But he was from Charlotte. He's from Charlotte, and so he come in during the summertime, stay for the whole summer. And I remember like one day he just gave me a notepad and was like, I'm about to write something for you. I'm gonna call you Lil JJ. So that's where it all started, Lil JJ. I was 6 years old, writing my first rhyme. I remember it was something like, just some nursery rhyme shit, like going through the hallway or some shit like that. I don't know. But that's where I first started. My brother got me started, no cap, like 6 years old. So from there, it was just, I never had nobody write shit for me. I ain't never had nobody like really direct me into where I need to say. It was all me from jump, from 6 to 26 now. So 20 years of my own shit. Yeah.
So you always knew this is what you wanted to do?
Always. Okay. Always. From when I was 4 years old, I was at the mall. My favorite artist is Usher. Okay. So I used to reenact Usher's moves, the singing. Everything my auntie actually got me on. But yeah, that's ever since then, it's just been a goal of mine, a dream of mine. Yeah.
Can you still hit those dance moves now?
Oh man, come on now. Don't make me pull it out. Don't make me pull it out. Yeah.
All right, besides Usher, who were some other musical influences you had?
Coming up, like, that really got me in was Wiz, bro. Like, if you from my city and you went to my school, T.C. Robinson, shout out T.C. Robinson High School. But if you came from that era, 2010, 2012 era, it was all about Wiz. Wiz, bro, he was more of I wouldn't say like the biggest influence, but he definitely like kept me wanting to keep doing music. My boys at school or from the weight room or something like that, say, oh, Val, put that Val on, put that Val. And it was like a resemblance of some Wiz. So Wiz definitely like brought up my uplifting as far as like having the love of the music and wanting to keep putting music. But like as in now, as far as like kind of what I relate myself is I follow like, Drake and like Rod Wave, Roddy Ricch, just those type of like them good vibes. You can still like vibe, but you can really feel what the fuck they saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and most of my shit is something that you really either you dealt with or you either you got somebody that dealt with it, and it's just something that you can relate to. It ain't no like fabricated shit. It's some good music. So, yeah.
How old were you when you first started to take it serious and started to like invest into your craft?
Probably like got like as far as investment wise and real serious by about 2021. Okay. So about 5 years ago, I started putting a little bit more money into it, more studio time and videos, visuals and stuff like that. Just seeing the reaction is what kept me kind of going. And you always know about yourself as far as like how you feel about yourself, but you don't know how other motherfuckers feel about you until you actually put some shit out. Or because telling somebody about, I do music, but everybody do fucking music nowadays. But not everybody has good content or has like something that's different. Everybody sound the same. Like in my city right now, like, I don't know why, but motherfuckers want to sound like these niggas in Charlotte, like the Baby and Stunner and all them niggas. I don't know why. Like find your own sound. So for me, like with the whole Versatile album, like I wanted to put a platform to where it ain't just that North Carolina sound. It's like something that you ain't never heard of, you know? And so that's why I titled it Versatile, because like, I really can go any way you want me to go. Yeah. But I think I found my sound, you know, now as I developed from 20 to 26, it's been a fucking journey. Yeah. But you know, when you find your shit, you gotta stick to your shit. And I feel like I found that, and ain't nobody sounding like me. You know what I'm saying? So like,
is there a certain artist that fans compare you to?
You know what was so crazy? We was in the club one time, and I don't even know this nigga. And he came up on me with his camera and shit out, and was like, "Look at this raw wave ass nigga, blah blah blah." And it wasn't even like nothing supposed to be like controversial, nothing like that. But apparently, cause I was like, man, I don't even look like him, blah blah blah, or I don't even sound like him, I sing better than him, or some shit like that. And they put it on camera. And apparently they put it on Twitter or some shit and tagged his ass. And I don't know if it's true or not, but they say he like commented on it or whatever. And it's like back to what I was telling you like about finding your own sound. Like I'm my own person too. So like I took it personal. I like when changed the hair, I done braided this shit up. You know what I'm saying? I used to wear the bitch little, you know, the foam brush shit, blah, blah, blah. I had curled up. I done had to braid my shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't even know if bro like said anything bad, but somebody said he said some shit. I don't know. But fuck that raw wave shit. We can get on something if you want to, but I don't look like that nigga and I sing better than that nigga. That's what I had said, and I stand on that shit. But yeah, that's all that was. But yeah, raw wave, damn. A little bit of the Roddy with the wordplay, how I punch it in. But other than that, that's really all it's been. Like I said, my own sound. So like, you really can't compare me to a lot of motherfuckers because I just got my own sound, and that's what I've been working on, you know, to market myself as far as my own sound. And I feel like that's a good standpoint. We can kind of stand out on your own. So yeah.
How would you classify your sound? Is it the singing and rapping? Like, yeah,
well, see, like more. I've been torn between still wanting to like rap, like, cause I used to write. It was real like conscious rap, like conscious and some type of vibe, club vibe shit. But I was really on some conscious shit. And I mean, just to be honest with you, the conscious shit like doesn't hit as well when you not on yet. If that makes sense. Like J. Cole, for instance, like if you look back, he wasn't doing no conscious shit until he really got on. He got on and then he could get into himself. He got into his own bag. And that's what separated him from the rest. See, for me, I didn't want to go that route to where I had to like fake it until I made it. I incorporated something that resonates with everybody now in today's music, but it's still my sound. You know what I'm saying? Without it being, somebody can't really say I sound like the baby. Somebody can't say I sound like Stunner because I don't. I sound like Val, and that's what's important to me, because when you can actually market your sound, I feel like that's when you become an artist versus just putting out 1,000 songs a day or 1,000 songs a month, 5 albums that sound the fucking same. Yeah. For me, it's more of finding yourself and sticking with that to where you resonate with everybody. And then you most importantly resonate with your fucking self. Because if you ain't happy with your shit, what's the point of doing music if you ain't happy with what the fuck you put out? Because you want to put out because this shit sell 100,000, but if I really put this out, it's only gonna sell 20,000. Fuck that. Find what the fuck you want to do. Get you a good team, get you some good motherfucking people that can help you and just go with that shit, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about that new project, Versatile. You kind of touched on it earlier, why you kind of chose that title. You kind of got some different sounds and some different vibes in there.
Yeah, Versatile, bro. Versatile came a long way because basically Versatile came about in 2018. It was already talked about as far as like what I wanted to do, but I'm a perfectionist. So like, I never liked just putting out music just because so say I went out and put an album for 6 months. I ain't put an album out for 6 months. Now all of a sudden, oh shit, I got to put another album out. They're waiting on them. That's not me. I'd rather put out my best work than just put out some shit that somebody ain't gonna remember. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everybody does music. It's a new artist every fucking day. Oh yeah. It's a country, rap, it don't matter. It's a new artist every fucking day. So it was just a matter of, okay, now it's time. I've done shown for years. I can rap. I can do this whole range. Now let's kind of put it together and show like if it is a label listening, like, look, what y'all want him to do? Y'all want him to come in and rap? Y'all want him to come and do that? Okay, he shows you he can do that. So with me already finding my sound with the singing shit, like I already knew that's what I wanted to do. I already done mapped that out. So this was kind of like my statement album to where it'd be the kind of the last time you're gonna hear me like really rapping on some shit, like really going in on some shit or really like expressing myself on some conscious shit. Because I feel like I'm past that now, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was like, if a label is fucking listening, whatever you need me to do, I want to show your ass like this is really what I get down. But it was more of a statement album for me, just to try to set myself aside. Because like in my city, really any city, bro, it's like nowadays it's a popularity contest. It don't matter what fucking content you put out. You can put out the shittiest shit, but like if you popular, bro, it's gonna sell regardless. Like I can't even like imagine somebody like me really coming, like really trying to do this shit for their fam, like, and all of a sudden a motherfucker out of nowhere just ain't even really trying to fucking rap. And all of a sudden they popular because on, you know, Instagram, whatever, Twitter, blah, 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 and they put out some mediocre shit and it just run. So sometimes that shit can get you down and it can be like, what the fuck am I doing? I should be on some troll shit. I should be on some 6ix9ine troll shit. But like, for what? That's not me. So if I look back at it in 5 fucking years with my son, he like, Dad, why the fuck was you acting like that? Why was you acting weird as fuck? I don't want to be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, if I fucking make it, I'm gonna make it on the way I fucking did it, not how somebody else fucking did it. I want my own damn, like, stepping stone. Just so you ain't really gotta goddamn troll and do all that extra shit just because that's what's popular. I mean, it gets you quick. Fuck it, it do. Shout out to niggas that done it and calculated on it. Congratulations, you won the marketing scheme. But I'm just trying to do it different, man. I got kids watching me, bro. Like this shit different for me. You know what I'm saying? Can't look like an asshole for them. Yeah. So yeah, no,
that's real. Let's talk about some of the singles you got on there. Let's start with Porn Star. With, Euro Gotit and RoseRoyce Rique.
Yeah, Rique. Shout out Rique. That's my guy. So like Porn Star is weird too, bro, because like Porn Star was the original single like that I basically put all my motherfucking money in, bro. And like it started with just me and Rique. And we started that shit in 2017.
Oh wow.
Which is so crazy. And like it was just me and Rique. It didn't have a second verse on there. It was just or a third verse or a second verse of mine. It was just my verse, Rique's verse. Boom. And then I forgot who the fuck it was. I'm sorry if I forget you, but whoever it was on Insta that hit me about it and was like, you need to run this shit. So when I heard that, it was more of I basically dug it out the trash, bro, and was like, what else can I do to this? What could I do to this? Because obviously people like the shit. So what else could I do to this to make it go this way instead of right here?
Yeah.
So we linked with Euro. Shout out to AE Empire, bro. They moving shit. Shout out to Boom and them. But we linked with Euro. Euro real solid, bro. Like he came from the streets. Nigga was facing a goddamn life sentence. You know what I'm saying? And made some shit for himself, bro. And he real humble with it. So I felt like if I was gonna put anybody on the shit, it was gonna be somebody I could relate to. And I ran the idea through him. Boom, boom, boom. We shot back. And next thing I know, he sent me some shit. And I was like, yeah, this the one. So I was like, hey, nigga, we scrapping this shit, bro. I gotta put you on a third, but regardless, I need you. We're gonna rock with it. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I had him from 2017 on the original track. I ain't gonna be that nigga that's gonna be like, fuck that. I ain't putting 3 verses on the song now. I'm taking Rique off. I'm gonna put Euro because he popping. Nah, I'm a real solid nigga. Period. So like, my nigga Rique was on there first. Rique stayed on that bitch. So Euro hopped on, and next thing I know, it went crazy. We did the video. Actually in Smyrna, Georgia. Shout out Jay West for doing the video and shit. But he came through real, like I said, real humble ass nigga, bro. Like ain't no peon shit. Ain't no like I'm top dog shit. He was real like humble with his shit. So like from there it was just always love. And we got on and shit. Video at like 40,000 views.
Yeah.
Streaming wise, it's at like 50,000 streams right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's doing what it's supposed to do. I wish it was doing a little bit more but I don't kind of like took a backseat on that one and started running with something else.
Okay.
So that's kind of why that one's not as going as fast, but it's gonna come right back. It's gonna come right back. And but that was probably my favorite fucking feature right there. That shit was dope. Yeah.
And you also got Paxquiao on Fox 5.
Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, Paxquiao fucked that shit up. And what was so crazy, it took so long for me to actually get the full stills because, like, I don't know what was going on, but that's when, like, the quarantine stuff started trying to come in a little bit. And so, like, studio shit got limited. And we kind of lucked out because, and actually, I missed my deadline a little bit. I ain't tell that nigga that, but I missed my deadline a little bit because his ass, I guess whoever his engineer was, couldn't get the fucking shit right. And he kept sending me, like, his damn, like, outtakes where he was just, like, rambling and shit. I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck going on, but I ain't got your vocals. And it kind of, like, delayed my shit a little bit, but we got it right, you know what I'm saying? And Fox 5 actually took the fuck off. And it was, like, on accident, because that wasn't even, like, gonna be the focal song. It was gonna be Porn Star again and my own single, Demons.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, Fox 5 just said, I'm out of here. And shit, currently right now, it's like 80,000, 85,000 streams.
Oh, yeah?
Something like that. And that was like yesterday. I ain't checked it this morning. But shout out to Paxquiao. We fucked that bitch up. So hopefully we get these numbers right on the visual shit and we can shoot that bitch.
Okay.
But yeah, Fox 5, go check that motherfucker out.
Yeah. Who are some of the producers you work with on this project?
Man, the whole album, I was trying to stick to one fucking producer. Mubs Got Beats. I forgot exactly where he from. But real solid dude, just linked up with Sony and shit. And actually I think we've been locked in since like 2017. I done got a couple beats from him. And I just hit him, I was like, bro, I'm about to use your whole, I'm about to just have you produce this whole bitch. And then like some other motherfucking producers, I was at the studio and I posted some shit like, hey, producer, send me some beats, boom, boom, boom. And I got some shit in. And I was like, oh, okay. So I cut out like a couple songs. It's like, it should have been like a 15-track album, but I cut out some songs and introduced some other producers. Damn, what's that boy's name? Again, I apologize if I forget you, bro. But again, I appreciate all the producers that show love on this album. But Muzz Got Beats was that nigga that really came through for a brother. Like, that was some good shit. So we plugged in forever, bro. Yeah.
Did you have a personal favorite song on the project?
Personal favorite would probably be definitely Fox 5 because of where it's at now. Okay. That's probably personally my number one. But right behind that would be me and Reek's joint, number one. The intro song, you know what I'm saying? So like, again, with Reek, bro, we from the same city. We from the A. He live here now, but we from the A. And like, from day one, bro, just always, whether it was advice or like just some wisdom or encouragement, he ain't never switched from that. So for me, it was more, not a favor, but like I owe him so much loyalty. To me, it's like, I really look at him as my brother. You know what I'm saying? We ain't from the same hood. Our ages is different. It was just some music thing. And that's how I started at first. But like now it's like, that's my brother. And so like, I put him on there as like the number one song because like if this shit do go, Rick go with me. You know what I'm saying? They see the shit Rick got. And like, what he did on that album, and it's called Daily Bread, just so y'all know, on that song, that Daily Bread, if what he did on that, bro, when you say somebody blessed or walk the beat, that nigga did that, bro. Like, and I didn't want to do too much on that song. Like, I wanted to just like, I put some shit on my boom. Okay, you're gonna feel this. But I knew Reek with this kind of beat was gonna really come at it. So this was more of a like, I don't want to say a tribute to the niggas like loyalness or like whatever you want to call it, but like it was more of a, I hope they hear this shit and really hear Reek versus me, if that makes sense. I wanted to, if my people would have been in my ear like, because I wanted to put Reek on the first verse. I wanted to put Reek on the first. I was gonna come in on second. They're like, nigga, this your album. What the fuck you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, what about my investors was like, nah. But anyway, I wanted to put Reek on the first verse because it was just, like I said, back to the loyalty, bro. And like, you don't find that shit really in this shit. It's all for yourself. And I understand because you do put your own money in this shit. Mm-hmm. So I do understand somebody wanting to goddamn either get over you or get something for them first, which is cool. But that's just not how I rock. Like my dad would motherfucking turn in his grave if I didn't like live by that shit how I was like raised up from, you know? And I just look at that, bro. I can't like go against my pops. I can't go against my family. My name is big, bro. Valentine's shit run deep, like in my city. I can't be one of them normal niggas. I say this shit every day. I be like, I wish I wasn't a Valentine because like I could move different, but I can't, bro. And it's like, it's good and it's bad because the good is it makes you stay humble. It makes you stay hungry. It makes you stay, you know, relevant. It makes you stay wanting to do this, and that. But the bad is like that pressure. You know what I'm saying? The pressure of like just everything. Like for me, like pressure of living, like for my kids, bro, is so hard nowadays because people just dying for no reason. Like I said, the two kids with RIP, 23 and 19, just died off of some stupid shit. Probably a 4 for 4 at Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? Like all those aside, that shit just crazy. And so like, for me, man, living for my kids is the hardest thing in the world to even just being a black man in America, especially being a black man in America, bro. Like that shit crazy, but just in general, bro, living for your kids, just every day, just realizing you got to come back home. That shit is stressful. That is pressure. And so I just carry that pressure and just hope one day that shit just gonna pay off, bro. All that pressure will finally be like, all right, woo, we can chill now. Yeah. But until then, it's whatever. I signed up for this shit. So fuck it.
How many kids do you have?
Shit, I got 5 kids.
5 kids?
5 kids. But my main 2, they with me like every other week. You know what I'm saying? So like, them the ones I know is looking at me every day, even when they not with me. Every day they waiting, well, I can't wait to go to dad's. You know what I'm saying? So like, for me, it's more, like I said, just the pressure of living for them every day. Like when I get in the car right now, I'm strapped up. I'm strapped up. I'm checking everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta drive back home 3.5 hours. So I'm trying to make sure I get the fuck back home. You know what I'm saying? So like just worrying about driving, bro, is the type of pressure I got. You know what I'm saying? Just shit like that, man. That's what drives me for this music because I feel like even without the fucking music, if I never rap or picked up a fucking pen in my life, I feel like I would still be a man enough to goddamn make it to where I need to make it. But as far as what the fuck I want to do, I'm a biller. I'm a medical biller in Asheville. I'm a medical biller. I don't want that shit. I ain't no fucking desk nigga no more. That life has passed me. I hate that shit. I'm grateful, but I hate that shit. So for me, it's more, fuck the fame, bro. It ain't about that. I gotta make sure my kids are straight, bro. Like, fuck me. And like I told my dad on his deathbed, bro, I told him 5 things. I said, I ain't gonna say all 5, but the main one I said, I'm gonna take care of the motherfucking family. And that's what the fuck I meant before he died in my arms, like 2 hours later. Like no cat, like 2 hours later, he died in my arms. But that was the last motherfucking thing I told him. I said, I'm gonna take care of the fucking fam. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do, regardless. So, yeah.
All right, Val, what else you working on right now? You got some new music you been working on?
Yeah, me and Euro just locked in again on a new track. I'm actually holding on to that shit right now. We're gonna hold on to it for a little bit and see what the direction is. But I got a new project coming out, new R&B project. Like I said, I'm versatile as fuck with this shit. So like, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I can do that kind of shit. So it's called Mood Swings and Bra Straps. We're gonna bring that out mid-July, something like that. They said, I can't remember the exact date, but something like that. But Mood Swings and Bra Straps, wait on that shit. Yeah.
We have any features on that one, or you just been? We're
trying to get with Seti Hendrix.
Okay. Yeah.
I fuck with Seti. Actually, my boy Jared put me on the bro, and shout out to Jared. But I fuck with Seti. I'm hoping we can get some shit and Cash Page. Okay. If you listening, she's dope. Yeah. Cash, I need a feat, and we're gonna talk to your peoples and see what the fuck we can do, especially with shit opening up back now. So that's what we hoping with. Something low key, but not too many features on this one. I really want to just put myself out on this one because like with versatile, you know, they always say features carry a motherfucker. They carry a song, blah blah blah, and they do. If you get the right one, it can carry a song. But since I'm trying to perfect this craft and trying to show the range, it's really important that I kind of make this more of a solo album. But I got the beats I got for it, I just hear them on it. And it's just something we got to get done. We got to get something done for the culture. So I'm hoping we can get some shit right, numbers right. And it sounds good for me, you know, as far as like, you know, the money wise. So we'll see how it go.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
All right, Val, any last words and shout outs before we get you out of here?
Yeah, man. Oh, shit. Shout out everybody that's been rocking with me, man. Shout out everybody that's at home right now. Killer Gang, you know what I'm saying? My boy Derek Hain came through, shot the video for a boy behind the scenes. Like I said, it's Dhat Boy Val, man. Versatile. I appreciate everybody got the album so far, the producers on it. One time for me, you know what I'm saying?
She call me daddy, pulling her hair, grabbing the stitches. I want them green guys, yeah, I want them blues. Turn on the Fox 5, my cousin been breaking.